When's the last time that you challenged yourself? When is the last time that you did something that was so life-giving for you, that you felt so alive afterward, but it was really challenging, it was really hard? I'm gonna guess it's not all that often, because a lot of us have this part of our brain that really makes us want to feel safe and secure. In a study I heard recently, it was saying that given the choice between freedom and safety, most people would choose safety. People really want to feel safe. They don't like to feel that discomfort or that dis-ease. They like to stay in their little ball of comfort. And that's a really dangerous place to be. It keeps you in the potential zone, and it keeps you away from being able to discover who you really are, what you're really capable of. Because I believe that we're all capable of a lot more than what we're living into. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this part of the brain is, but David Goggins calls it the governor. And similar to a car where it doesn't allow you to go past a certain speed, this part of your brain wants to keep you in the safe zone. And you experience it a lot when you're working out or when you're trying to experience maybe a career change or something like that. It's just like, oh, don't go there. That's a little bit too much discomfort, or that's stretching us a little bit too far. Maybe we should back it down a little bit. Again, this is a good thing that we have, right? Because it keeps us safe, and it is good to be safe. But it can keep you away from who you're really meant to be. Now, a long time ago, there lived a man named Abraham, and Abraham was called by God to go move somewhere. So you'd think that if Abraham obeyed God, that everything would just go smoothly for him. Well, he did obey God, and it says he didn't know where he was going. And not only that, when he got there, he had to live there like a stranger, and he had to live in tents. Many of us would expect that if God's calling you into something, that it's just going to go smoothly. The way is going to be paved. It's going to be obvious. There are going to be signs everywhere. When you get there, there's going to be a mansion waiting for you. Well, the Bible and all of history is full of examples where that is not true. It is very, very, very rare where someone starts moving into their calling and doesn't have any hurdles along the way. They don't have any challenges along the way. A lot of times when we get to that spot, we think that this means that this isn't where we're meant to be because we're hitting opposition. So maybe you're trying to maybe you've taken a step or two in your life of trying to make some sort of a positive change, career change, health change, whatever, and then you experience this discomfort, as we all do, and you decide that this discomfort is too great. Well, you're not alone. This happens all the time to many different people. And remember that things fall apart without really any effort, but things come together through discipline and planning. Do you know what the biggest determiner of long-term success is? Or the people who are the most successful? You probably think that they have rich parents or something, that they come from rich family, and that helps them set up. You may think that it has to do with IQ, their intelligence, how easily things come to them. That's not the case. The biggest and most important determiner of long-term success is grit. And grit is the combination of passion and perseverance. This is what lets you figure out who you really are, what you're really made of, and how much you can accomplish. So I encourage you to live into it. Take a few steps. Don't expect it's going to go well. Opposition is going to come your way. You're going to have hurdles. You're going to have challenges. But develop that grit. Make yourself just a little bit uncomfortable. And eventually you'll see what you can really become.